Prabhupada Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bando mui savadhana mate bando bando mui savadhana mate bando mui savadhana Jahar prasade bhai e bhav toriya jai Jahar prasade bhai e bhav toriya Krishna prapti hoy jahan होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ गुरु मुखा पद्मा वाक्या Chite te koriya kya Guru mukha padma vakya Chite te koriya kya Arana koriyo mane Asha Arana koriyo mane Arana koriyo mane Asha Arana koriyo mane Shri Guru Charane rati Eishe Utama gati Shri Guru Charane rati Eishe Utama Je prasad pure sarva Asha Je prasad pure sarva Je prasad pure sarva Asha Je prasad pure sarva Chakshudan dilo jai janme janme prabhu shai Chakshudan dilo jai Chakshudan dilo jai janme janme prabhu shai Chakshudan dilo jai janme Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinashayati Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होय ते अविद्या विनशयति प्रेमा भक्ति वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरितो वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरितो वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरितो वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरि श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु लोकनाथ लोके राजीवाना लोकनाथ लोके राजीवान लोकनाथ लोके राजीवाना लोकनाथ लोके राजी आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया आहा प्रभु करो दया एबेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना एबेयास गुशु त्रिभुवा एबेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना एबेयास गुशु त्रिभु जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhans Parivajakacarya Astotar Shachya Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vrind Bhakti Vedant Swami Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुन राधा कुन श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की, श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई की, जमुना माई की, भक्ति देवी की, तुलसी महारानी की, कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, बृहत मृदंग ट्रांसिनेटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसिनेटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, श्री कार्तिक मंथ की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord, birth after birth. From him, ecstatic prema emanates. By him, ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor and the Lord of the master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds.
जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन जमुना तीरा वनचारी जमुना तीरा वन जमुना तीरा वनचारी जमुना तीरा जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गो प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। श्री राधे। Hare Krishna, everyone. So welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. Today we'll be discussing the verse 54 from the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. This is the chapter, it is titled, The Contents of Gita Summarized. The whole Bhagavad Gita, it is summarized in the second chapter. And in this section where we are right now, Krishna is talking about how to do action in such a way that you are not bound by the reaction. Krishna earlier explained that every action has a reaction, and to either enjoy or to suffer the reaction of your action, you have to keep coming back again and again in this world. But there's an art. You can do action in such a way that there is no reaction, and that is devotional service. So after hearing all this philosophy, Arjun now is asking a question. So this 54th verse is Arjun asking question. So we'll carry forward from there on. Let's do some prayers to stabilize our mind. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So this is verse 50 from second chapter. It is there on the screen. You can repeat after me. Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Samadhi Sthasya Keshava Samadhisthasya Keshava Sthita Di Kim Prabhasheta Sthita Di Kim Prabhasheta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim. Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Samadhisthasya Keshava Sthita Di Kim Prabhasheta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim. Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Samadhisthasya Keshava Sthita Di Kim Prabhasheta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim. Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Samadhisthasya Keshava Sthita Di Kim Prabhasheta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim. Would you like to repeat? Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha Samadhistasya Keshava Sthita Dikrim Prabhasheta Kimasita Vrajeta Kim. Thank you, Dev. Thank you so much. Anybody else?
Arjuna Vacha
Arjuna Vacha
Sthita Prajnasya Kabasa
Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha
Samadhistasya Keshava
Samadhistasya Keshava
Sthita Dikim Prabhaseda
Sthita Dikim Prabhasheta
Kim Asida Vrajeda Kim
Kimasita Vrajeta Kim. Thank you, Guru. Last one, anybody?
Arjuna Uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha
Sita Pradnasya Kabasa
Sthita Pragnasya Ka Bhasha
Samadhi Tasya Kesava
Samadhistasya Keshava
Sita Dimkrim Prabheseta
Sthita Dikim Prabhasheta
Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim.
Kimasita Vrajeta Kim. Thank you very much. Word to word translation. Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna said, Sthita Pragnasya, of one who is situated in fixed Krishna consciousness. Ka, what? Bhasha, language. Samadhi, sthasya, of one situated in trance. Keshava, O Krishna. Sthitadhi, one fixed in Krishna consciousness. Kim, what? Prabhasheta, speaks. Kim, how? Asita, does remain still. Vrajeta, walks. Kim, how? Translation. Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? Please repeat after me. Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak? And what is his language? How does he sit? And how does he walk? Purport by Srila Prabhupada. As there are symptoms for each and every man in terms of his particular situation, similarly, one who is Krishna conscious has his particular nature. Talking, walking, thinking, feeling, etc. As a rich man has his symptoms by which he is known as a rich man. As a diseased man has his symptoms by which he is known as diseased. Or as a learned man has his symptoms. So a man in transcendental consciousness of Krishna has specific symptoms in various dealings. One can know his specific symptoms from the Bhagavad Gita. Most important is how the man in Krishna consciousness speaks. For speech is the most important quality of any man. It is said that a fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak. And certainly a well-dressed fool cannot be identified unless he speaks. But as soon as he speaks, he reveals himself at once. The immediate symptom of a Krishna conscious man is that he speaks only of Krishna and of matters relating to him. Other symptoms then automatically follow, as stated below. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितां तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमति भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी। Hare Krishna. So today's shloka is, this is a question by Arjuna. Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak and what is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Get up. Yeah. Thank you, Bharat. Thank you. So, Krishna, so far, he gave nice teachings to Arjuna that how does one should act in this world. Everybody acts in this world. Right now, we think we are sitting. We are hearing so many actions. Our heart is pumping. Our thoughts are going on. Our mind is sometimes here, sometimes somewhere else. And it's all is, we are always acting. And if you remember earlier, we discussed every action has reaction. There are physical action, gross action, subtle action, so many actions are there, but every action has a reaction. And you are responsible for those reactions. Whatever action you do, if it is a good action, you get good result, so you enjoy. If you do bad action, you get a bad result, and you suffer for those results. So whatever action you do, there will be a reaction. You cannot have action without a reaction. So then, Krishna says we keep coming back again and again in this world, either to enjoy or to suffer. So then what the question is, how do we come out? So Krishna gives another type of action. So you do this action, in this action there is no reaction. And that action is called Krishna consciousness, or one who is situated in transcendence. Here Arjuna is saying, who is that? What is symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? So my dear friends, this action, those who are at the back, do you want to come forward? So, we are more connected. Come forward. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. First time today, Prabhuji? Today, first time? Yeah, first time. Okay. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Welcome to our temple. So, there's a way to do action. And sometimes we don't know how to act. We are, just at the mercy of randomness. Every action that we do, there is a proper way to do it. For example, car driving. You can read about how to drive. The manual says this is clutch, this is brake, this is the accelerator, this is the gearbox, this is the shaft, and this is the steering. If you want to go left, you turn the left round steering and the right, and you can learn about it. But then why do we need car driving lessons? Have you ever passed your driving test reading the book? Never. You have to properly learn under a qualified instructor how to drive a car. And even after learning that, once you do the car test, mostly people fail. First attempt, only very few, they pass at the first attempt. Because even though you have learned, you make so many mistakes. So, then there is another, like I was, I used to swim. And in the movies or somewhere, we have seen, you just do like this, and you flap your legs and you swim. But you try that. You can't swim, though you know the theory, how it is done. So when you go to the instructor, he tells you, one hand goes like this, and then again comes out, and then there's art, there's a proper way to swim. Then, then how to keep the body straight, when to breathe, how to flap properly. So that expert instructor, he teaches you in a way that you do very small exertion, but you go very fast. There's an art to it. So similarly, every action in this world, there's a proper science behind it, how to do it. So action also, any action that we do in this world, Krishna says there is an art. Every action has a reaction. So how to do action which has got no reaction? So Krishna, later on in third chapter onwards, he's going to go in detail. What are the actions that we should do which has got no reaction? But here Arjun, he said, Krishna, wait a minute. The people who are in Krishna consciousness, who are in transcendental consciousness, they seem to be acting just like any other person. Then what is the difference? There is a difference in how they behave, how they act. What are the symptoms? Because they seem to be identical. A devotee in this world, there are family men everywhere. But devotee, he has his family, he has his job. Then what is the difference between a devotee and a normal, those who are just materialistic person? So Arjuna is asking a question. So here, my dear friend, there is a very important one point we can learn. That in spiritual life, when you progress, there will always be question. And it is okay to ask question. In fact, asking question is a sign of intelligence, or is a sign of progress. Because now you have learned something. And you learn something, there are some doubts, certain things are not clear. Or you want to know something more. So asking question is very healthy. So here Arjun is asking question. He's not just blindly accepting everything what Krishna says. He's trying to digest. Then he's asking a question. Krishna, I want to know more. So here he's asking a question that the person who is devotee, a Krishna conscious person, how does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? So Prabhupada in the purport, he says that every man in this world, there's a particular kind of symptoms you can make out. What kind of person is this? Prabhupada gives the symptoms of a businessman, a rich man. A businessman, when he's walking around, he's always trying to find out, how do I make a profit? There's a sand everywhere. But a particular businessman says, this sand, maybe I can sell this sand to a construction person. I can sell it to him. So he's a businessman. He's always conscious about how to make profit. But for everybody else, the sand is no value. But this businessman, he sees value in a sand. Then there is a, kind of somebody who is a singer, who sings nicely. You can make out from the symptoms. He's always, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a sur, proper note. There's always symptoms. And there is a sportsman. You can make out from his, how does he walk, how does he talk. You can make out he's a sportsman. And Prabhupada says, diseased man. Every disease has some symptom. How do you know that you are diseased? There is some symptom comes. You cough, or there is some itching, there's some pain somewhere. There is some symptom is there. So everybody has a symptom in this world. So devotee also has a symptom. That person who is in Krishna consciousness, who is in devotion, who is in love with Krishna, he is a symptom. And Prabhupada says his major symptom is, how does he speak? And you must have noticed by far, you all are coming regularly. The devotees, they speak differently. The topics are different. And whatever they speak, they try to connect it to Krishna. In English, there is something called waffling. Everybody knows what is waffle? Just waffle. There is no head or tails out of it. You talk, but there is no result. There is no such meaning to it. But Krishna conscious person, he speaks differently. His language is different. He still speaks proper language, in English, Hindi, or whatever language you speak. But the topic is different. And Prabhupada mentions in the purport further up that speaking is a major symptom. From that you can make out what kind of person is this. And he talks about a fool. A foolish person, he might be dressed very nicely, nice designer suit, or nicely combed hair, or big expensive perfume. And he looks maybe, very attractive. But if he's fool, as soon as he speaks, he opens his mouth, you can make out, he's a fool. So he says, Prabhupada, what does he say here? It is said that a fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak. And certainly a well-dressed fool cannot be identified unless he speaks. But as soon as he speaks, he reveals himself at once. So, the wise man always says, that you always think before you speak. Generally, this is one aspect of our personality, that people, they generally do not think before they speak. Whatever comes in their head, in mind, they just speak out. There is urge to speak. We always have some urge to speak. So we should always, think before you speak and see what, impact is going to make. And speech is a very great, influencer. With the speech, we can do so many things in this world. The greatest example is, Adolf Hitler. He revolutionized his country just by his speech. Anybody has seen how his speech? There are some videos. When he speaks, like he's possessed man. He's talking. I don't understand German. I've seen some of his video, but when he speaks, he inspires people. So speech is a very important aspect. So Krishna says, Prabhupada says here, the devotee, he always speaks in connection with Krishna. And this actually is the only speech which can change the heart or which can touch the heart. Any topic, any speech, any talk in connection with Krishna actually touches the heart. And everybody gets attracted towards topic of Krishna. So there is one incident, Prabhupada, when he was on this planet, he would meet many people, people from various fields. And once Prabhupada met a famous Formula 1 race car driver. And Prabhupada met him in his room. And Prabhupada spoke with him for 2 hours. It was a private meeting, nobody was inside. Prabhupada spoke for 2 hours to a Formula 1 race car driver. Now Prabhupada is a spiritual man. Only speaks about, Krishna consciousness. By profession he was a pharmacist. So he knew some chemicals which can, heal the body. So his professional knowledge and his spiritual knowledge, and here is a car driver, a race car driver. What is the compatibility? There is no compatibility. But Prabhupada, then he had a conversation for 2 hours. And Prabhupada only spoke about Krishna. And they talked. And this person, when he came out, he has a changed heart. And then you can see, from our own country, the famous Beatles, in particular George Harrison, big, celebrity of this world. At that peak, they were the most famous person in the world. Everybody wanted to have a little glance, little seeming person, even for a second. They want to touch him. And, there's a famous, video of how George Harrison, he met with devotees first time. I just narrate the story, a little bit in detail. The Prabhupada was preaching in America. Then he sent his 6 disciples to England to start Hare Krishna movement here. And these devotees, they practically, they had no money, just living in a warehouse. And they were thinking, how do we make Hare Krishna famous in England? So, okay, we should preach to the famous people. Okay, who is most famous in England? Beatles. So we should approach Beatles, and preach them. And it was a really, somebody asked that time, that I want to meet a Beatle, says, you're crazy, nobody meets them. So no, we want to meet them. And somehow, they made some contacts. And this devotee Shyam Sundar Prabhu, he went to one kind of gathering. where beetles were there. And they were all there, here this devotee, shaven head, with dhoti kurta, with tilak on, and everybody there was, from some music industry or some rich man, so, really aristocratic gathering of people there. And here was a devotee, with the shaven head, no money in his pocket, practically. And then Shyam Sundar Prabhu says that in that party, at the end, there was these two doors. And he saw that a door opened little bit. And a head came out like this. And the head went inside. And after some time, the door opened. And one of these Beatles, George Harrison, he just walked through the crowd. And he was saying, hey, he's come. He just walked through the crowd. And he went to this devotee Shyam Sundar Prabhu. And he said, where have you been? I was searching for you. Here the Shyam Sundar Prabhu, he was looking to meet one of the Beatle. And here this George Harrison says, I was searching for you. Where have you been? He says, no, I'm here now. What can I do for you? And then, George Harrison, they sat down in a corner and a long conversation. And how did it all started? The George Harrison, he just heard a record of Prabhupada chanting Hare Krishna mantra sometimes back. He said, I was so fascinated by this chanting. And I was searching, where can I find devotees? Where can I find devotees? So all this time, the devotees are searching Beatle, and Beatles were searching devotees. So where it all started? It started with the speech. How does devotee talk? So speech is a very important aspect of our devotional life. And as you said earlier, when we speak, we should think before we speak. We shouldn't just waste our speech any place and anywhere. There's a nice story of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was a small boy, and he was sent in a school where the best of the best teachers were teaching the politics, the art of military, art of diplomacy. And Prahlad Maharaj, he heard all these things very respectfully from the teachers. But in his heart, he was just remembering Krishna. And all his fellow students, they were very nicely, progressing materially in that knowledge. And his friends are observing, Prahlad, you are different. You sit in the class, you're always quiet. Why you do this? And when we play, you don't come and play with us. You're sitting down, and doing some meditation. What do you do? So far, Prahlad, he never spoke. You just silent. But now his friends are asking that, Prahlad, what is so different about you? They got attracted. Here, Arjuna is asking, devotees, how do they sit? How does he walk? What do they do? So this friends, they found out, he's different. There's something different about it, about him. So they asked, Prahlad, what do you think all the time? So then Prahlad Maharaj, they asked the question, Prahlad, why don't you play with us? He said, why waste time in playing? This human birth is so rare. He said, Prahlad, we are small children. Playing is natural for us. What do you think? This time to play. And then Prahlad, he speaks. So far, he did not speak anything. So then Prahlad, he says, my dear friend, we hardly have a life of 100 years. If you're lucky, you stay 100 years. Otherwise, mostly nowadays people, by 50, 60, case closed. There is not much, and even if you live a bit longer than that, the body is not cooperating. Your joints are not well, your eyes are not properly functioning, your hearing goes away, and practically you are, not so, productive. So Prahlad says hardly, says we have 100 years of life. Out of 100 years, half the life we sleep. Don't we do that? Half the time we sleep. Sometimes even while awake we are asleep. We are mentally we are closed. Nothing is happening. So half the life we waste in sleeping. The remaining half, the first, when you are a child, the first 10 or 15 years, you are just trying to make around. What is this world? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? You study. And then half the life, the 25 years old of age, we are old. Practically you are invalid. You can't do anything. Then in the middle, you have some, you have occupation, your job, and you are busy raising your family. The rest of the life goes in that way. Similarly, this way, we waste our entire life doing nothing. Well, we are doing something, but there is not much, devotional happening in that life. Says, one should remember Krishna. One should think about Krishna. So Prahlad's friend said, when do we start this? He says, Komaracharit Pragyo. As soon as you are 5 years old, you have some sense of the world, one should try to practice bhakti. One should try to practice Krishna consciousness. From that time onwards only, we should become devotee. And his friends, so far, they did not hear this from their teacher. It's the first time they're hearing from Prahlad. Oh, this is very nice. Why waste our life, unnecessarily in playing and useless things in this world? And they become devotee. They started having kirtan in the classroom. And Prahlad completely changed their heart. And how did it started? From the speech of Prahlad Maharaj. Prabhupada, he went to America. Generally, America, people go for earn money, have a better career opportunity. Here, Prabhupada, he's not offering any better career or money. He's just offering Krishna consciousness. And he spoke, and the whole world got attracted to him. So it's a speech. And here also, in our temple, we come on Sunday. Most of our time, our ears are always either the Harinam is going on or some Krishna Katha is going on. This is always happening. So because the hearing and speech, is very important. So this is what Prabhupada mentioned in the purport. So what are the other symptoms of the devotees? Those who is in Krishna consciousness. What are his other symptoms? Anybody's any idea? What are the other symptoms when you say, oh, this must be devotee? Any guess? Okay, I'll tell you. This has happened so many times. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. One of the symptoms is that devotee is always happy. Won't you agree? Krishna's devotees, they're always happy. Sometimes some people, this is fact. Sometimes people come for the first and says, how come you people are so happy? What do you do? And somebody asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada's his famous walk, Prabhupada, in the morning walk, Prabhupada will discuss so many topics. And one of the disciples, Prabhupada, so many people says, that devotees are very happy. And Prabhupada said, this is fact. He said, we do not work like asses. And only thing we do is chant Hare Krishna. We are very busy. It's not that devotees are. They are very busy from morning 3 o'clock till midnight in the night. They are all very busy, but busy for Krishna. And the devotees are very clean lifestyle. They're always happy, nice food, always chanting, always dancing. Devotees dance all the time. Generally people, they go to the club, pay money to dance. Here devotees in the temple, 4:30 in the morning. The Mangalarti in the major temples, 4:30 in the morning, devotee go and say, Samsara Dava Dalalita Loka. They're dancing. So devotees are always happy. And where is this happiness comes from? That happiness comes from, the connection that they are feeling with Krishna. I'm in this world, I have my responsibilities, but ultimately everything is for the pleasure of Krishna. Let me use everything I have in service of Krishna. They always feel connected with Krishna in whatever they do, whatever activity they are doing. They always feel connected with Krishna. Then they are happy. And when you are happy, what do? You celebrate. Do you celebrate when you are not happy? When you are not happy, you just want to hide yourself somewhere in the corner. You don't want to meet anybody. But when you are happy, you want to gather all your friends and families. I am happy. Then you call everybody. And in a celebration, what do? You sing and dance. You eat nice food. And, you just enjoy in that company. So devotees, their life is full of celebration. In fact, I'm going to narrate some festivals now. And that you think there's one festival coming called Gopastami. This is the day when Krishna was given charge of herding cows. It's like Krishna is progressing, in his career. And there's a celebration about it. Gopastami, Krishna is given the in charge of the cows. So this month, of course, these celebrations are going throughout the year. But the month that right now we have is called Damodar month. Or one of the other name is called Kartik Month. This month is full of celebration. In fact, every single day something or the other happening. So we'll just spend next few minutes in describing what are the festivals that are coming our way. So this Tuesday, 14th October, this day is called Appearance of Radha Kund. So how many of you heard or visited this place called Radha Kund? Raise your hand. Yeah, only some of you. Have you heard Radha Kund before? Yeah. So this Radha Kund, it is in Vrindavan. So it is said, there are many holy places on this planet, and there are holy places in some other planets as well. But of all the holy places in this world, Mathura Mandal is the topmost holy place. And within Mathura Mandal, the Braj Mandal, or where the Govardhan is the most holy place. And within the Govardhan area, there is a Radha Kund. And this Radha Kund is the holiest of all holy place. In fact, there is no place more holier than Radha Kund. So, it's 1:30 now. Do you want to hear the story of how Radha Kund appeared? Why it is so important?
So it so happened that when Krishna was on this planet, this demon Kansa, he used to send many demons to kill Krishna. And these demons, they will devise so many ways to come and kill Krishna. So he sent once one demon named called Aristasur, and he came in the form of a bull. Yeah. Have you seen a bull? Anybody seen a bull? How strong they are? Nobody goes near the bull. Within that one whiff with their horns, they can kill people. Very powerful. But this was a demon bull. So big that his hump was touching the cloud. He was that big. And he was charging towards Vrindavan. And on the way, he created so much commotion. But, anyway, it's a long story. He finally met Krishna. And Krishna, within few minutes, he killed this big, ferocious, demon of Aristasur in the form of a bull. And he lay dead, in Vrindavan. And then Krishna, it was like appetizer, Every day he would kill at least one demon, before lunch, one demon. So he gets enough appetite, so eat nicely. So he killed him. And then he came to meet Radharani. And Radharani said, Krishna, keep some distance. So why? He says, you're a cow killer. Hey, how can you call me cow killer? He said, you killed this Aristasur. He was a bull. He's a male cow. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you're going now? Prabhuji, wait, we have a prasadam after some time. Yeah. Okay. Jyoti, give some prasadam before they leave. Yeah. So Radharani said, don't come near us. You're a cow killer. He says, I'm not a cow killer. He said, yes, you killed this bull. He's a male cow. But he says, a demon. He says, we don't care. You killed a cow. So you're a sinful. Don't come near us. We have got nothing to do with somebody who kills cow. He says, okay, what shall I do then, to atone for this sin? He said, you should take bath in all the holy places of the universe. He said, all the holy places in the universe. Yeah. So, all the holy places, yes. It will take long time. We don't care. Go and take bath in all the holy places, then come back. So, Krishna, he said, rather than going all the holy places, I'll call all the holy places. So all the holy places came to Vrindavan in the form of rivers. And then Krishna, with his flute, where there's a little, where the demon Aristasur, he had a hoof, he had made some depression. So he dug, that depression with his flute. He made a nice kund, and all the holy places, they entered into this kund. And then Krishna, he took a bath in that kund. And then he came out and he said, Radharani, now I've taken bath in all the holy places. Radharani said, yes, very nice, very nice. Now we are pure. So when Krishna said, wait, I cannot be with you anymore. Why? Because you are also sinful. You took the side of a demon. So you are also sinful. I do not have anything to do with somebody who takes side of a demon. So what shall we do? He said, you also should take bath in all the holy waters. He says, okay, we'll do. He said, go to my kund. I just made a kund. Take a bath there. Rani says, no, we'll not take bath in your kund because you took bath there and your sins are in that kund. So we won't take bath in your kund. He says, what will you do? He says, we'll make our own kund. So Radharani, they all the gopis, they made, kangan, little bangles. The bangles, they made a nice kund. They dig with that, with the nice kund. And they called a very holy place called Manasi Ganga in Vrindavan to bring their waters. And that Manasi Ganga is bit distance from where they were. So they're struggling to get the water. And, Krishna didn't like that Radharani, she was struggling to get the water. So then he asked all the holy rivers to come and fill the Radharani's kund. And so they requested Radharani, can we, with your permission, we can enter in your kund, and all the holy places will reside in your in this kund. So Radharani, she agreed, and all the holy waters entered in that place, and then Radharani took a bath there. And that day Krishna became so happy. He said, Radharani, you're such a wonderful devotee. And your water, the kund that you made, the pond that you made, its water, it is non-different than the transcendental love for me. So anybody who takes bath in your water, in the water of Radha Kund, they'll get the pure love of God. And since that day, the Radha Kund, the kund that Radharani personally made, it's called Radha Kund, and that is the most holiest of all holy places. So on Tuesday, 14th October, this is the Radha Kund appearance day. So in Vrindavan, if you go now, it is one of the most, highly celebrated day. The devotees, they take their bath. In fact, few days before, they empty the whole kund. They clean it. There's a video on YouTube you can see. So it's a whole kund they kind of dig, and then at the end you can see a small kund, which is the depression, where Radharani dig that place with her kangan, with her bangles. So in Vrindavan, they at about midnight on this Radha Kund appearance day, they take bath. So there will be and hundreds and thousands of people. They come from all over the place and take bath there. They decorate the whole Radha Kund very nicely. All the lamps are around. And people are chanting. Beautiful place. So someday, please pray to Krishna. They'll take us to Radha Kund, and then we'll have darshan of Radha Kund there. And the next, after Radha Kund appearance day, on 21st October, it's the day of Diwali. Everybody heard Diwali? Haribol. What is so special about Diwali? Let's just go deeper. What is so special about Diwali? Celebration. Why we celebrate? Because everybody celebrates, so we celebrate. Yes. Yes. Jai, wonderful. Thank you so much for this. Is the right reason we celebrate Diwali. So it is said, Ram, when he left Ayodhya, since that day, in the town of Ayodhya, they never celebrated any day. In fact, they said nobody got married, nobody had any festival whatsoever. For 14 years, it was just a place full of sadness. And the day they got the news Ram is coming, then they decorated the whole Ayodhya with the lamp. And since that day, we celebrate Diwali. The day is the lamp denotes is the victory over darkness, or Ram's victory over Ravan. So this is the day of Diwali. There are many other things also happens on Diwali, but one thing in particular, this is the day Krishna was bound by his mother Yashoda with rope, and that is the festival of Damodar Leela. Next Sunday, we'll be celebrating this Damodar story in detail. So you come next Sunday. So this Damodar Leela, where Krishna is bound by his mother Yashoda, it's a story of God getting punished lovingly by his mother. But we are devotees, we celebrate that. As I said earlier, devotee means always happy. They always celebrate. So this is the day Krishna gets punished, but devotee finds it so wonderful. And there are many teachings, many wonderful teachings we can learn from this festival. So next Sunday, we'll be going in detail, of these pastimes. So that happens on Diwali day. Krishna gets punished by Mother Yashoda. And the day after Diwali, it's Govardhan Puja. There's a hill in Vrindavan called Govardhan. And Krishna lifted that Govardhan hill 5,000 years back for 7 days and 7 nights on tip of his smallest finger of his left hand. For 7 days and 7 nights. Can you lift a umbrella, just a normal umbrella, for 7 days and 7 nights like this? No, we can't. But Krishna, he lifted Govardhan hill, in tip of his smallest finger of left hand, a mountain, for 7 days and 7 nights. Again, it's a show of love for all the Brajbasis. Krishna loves his devotees for their protection from this ferocious rain sent by Indra. Krishna lifted this Govardhan hill. So that is celebrated on the day after Diwali. So Diwali, 21st is Diwali, on 22nd October is Govardhan Puja. So devotees celebrate this festival like anything, Govardhan Puja. So in our temple, because it's a weekday, so we won't be having festival on 22nd. We'll be celebrating on 2nd November, which is Sunday. So please mark this date, 2nd November, Sunday. We'll be celebrating very nice thing, Govardhan Puja. And then on 25th, there is Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day. Our dear Guru, our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, he came in this world, he spread Krishna consciousness, he made big spiritual revolution in this world. And 4 days after Govardhan Puja, Govardhan Leela, he left this world in 1977. So, devotees, of course, this is the day when, your loving spiritual master leaves this world. It's a day of sadness, but also it's a day of celebration. Why? Because we celebrate his legacy, his life, what he gave this world, and how we can benefit from that. So that is on 25th of October, Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day. And on 29th October, there is a Gopastami. Gopastami is the day when Krishna is given in charge of cows. When Krishna was in Vrindavan, Krishna loves cow. One of the Krishna's name is Gopal. Go means cow and Pal means one who looks after. So he loves cows. If you see this picture in Krishna, is always surrounded by cows. You hardly see a picture of Krishna where cow is not there. In fact, if you want to please Krishna, you just serve cows and he will be pleased. So when he was a small boy, he used to look after the calves, the baby cows. When he grew up a little bit, and he was given in charge of the big cows. And Vrindavan means cows. In fact, in spiritual world, the Vrindavan in this world is called Bhoma Vrindavan. Vrindavan on the Bhumi. But the actual Vrindavan, the spiritual Vrindavan, is in spiritual world. And that place is called Golok Vrindavan. And it's called Golok. Golok means cows. This is a place, this place is full of cows. And it's Vrindavan. So Krishna, countless cows are there. And each cow is like Surbhi, fish fulfilling cows. And if you see Krishna's pastimes, all full of pastimes with cows. Just a little, story about Gopastami. So, Krishna on this day is in charge of the cows. And in the morning, his mother packed him a lunch. Says, Krishna, today you are going with the cows, you have to go a little long distance. So this is a lunch for you. And says, Krishna, these are your shoes. Please wear your shoes because you are going to the forest. There are many thorns and stones and pebbles. Make sure, wear your shoes nicely. Krishna is still a small child. And child, sometimes you see, they not look after themselves very nicely. Clothes and shoes, they don't like, they throw away. So Mother Yashoda said, make sure you wear the shoes very nicely. So Krishna asked, why should I wear shoes? Says, there are many thorns and pebbles and so ground is very hard, so it will protect your feet. He says, does the cows go the same way, same forest where I go? Yes. So my cows also will have thorns and pebbles, no? So they should also have shoes. So get me all the shoes for my cows. So, how many cows Nanda Baba had or Krishna had the cows? 900,000 cows. And each cow has 4 legs. So how many shoes they will need? Whatever million, 3.6 million. So Krishna says, make shoes for my cows. Mother said, it's not possible. You can't have shoes for your cows. That if there are no shoes for my cows, then I will not wear shoes. No, Krishna, go with this. No, if my cows have no shoes, I will not wear shoes. So Krishna goes barefoot in the forest. So if my cows has no shoes, I will not wear shoes. And then, Mother Yashoda, she was so much in anxiety. Oh, now Krishna is going in the forest. There are thorns and pebbles and stones. What will happen to it? So then, Mother Yashoda, she prayed, to Mother Earth. Now Krishna is going, please make sure wherever he goes that he become very soft. That there is her feet are not harmed because he's not wearing shoes. And the cows, they came to know that Krishna is not wearing shoes. So what the cows will do, they'll go in front of Krishna. And wherever there are thorns and pebbles are there, they'll walk on it. And they crush the stones, where the ground is hard. They crush it like a soft talcum powder. So when Krishna will walk from there, Krishna will have no trouble, walking that path. So the whole of Vrindavan, wherever Krishna would go, the ground will be very soft. And, when I'm saying the sand becomes like a talcum powder, I'm not exaggerating. Many years back, I went to a place called Sakhigiri in Vrindavan. This is the place where Krishna is to take his cows near Govardhan. And that day I saw a sand, there's a walkway path and there's a sand. And you can touch this sand and it's so soft like a butter. One day we'll go together to walk the same sand where Krishna, walked. And it's so soft. There is hardly any, there's a micromillimeter specks of, sand are there. So that sand is still there in Vrindavan. But it all started from this day of Gopastami. And there are many others story also on Gopastami. Radharani's feet are shown on that day. On that day, okay. Yeah, so this is another day, celebration of Gopastami. There are many other festivals as well. So we just covered few of them. So it is said that in this month is called Kartik. Kartik is a month of Radharani. And in this month, whatever devotional service you do, it gets multiplied by 1,000 times. Whatever progress you make, it gets multiplied. So in this month, we sing these special prayers called Damodarashtakam. And at the end of these prayers, we offer small lamp to Krishna. In the form of this lamp, we pray to Krishna that in the form of this lamp, I'm offering my life to you. Please accept me in your service. It's a sign of surrender to Krishna. Also, it is a sign of celebration. So we offer lamp to Krishna. So today, we're going to have a little kirtan now. Straight away Damodarashtakam. We're going to have Damodarashtakam straight away because we are a bit late now. So we're going to sing these prayers called Damodarashtakam. And at the end of the prayers, everybody can come forward. Somebody will give you little drops of water. So you wash your hand with this water, and they'll give you a little candle, and then you come forward. And here you see picture of Krishna. It's called Damodar, and you offer 7 rounds clockwise, with the candle and with a very prayerful mood. So Krishna, please accept me in your service. And then you can put the candle after offering into the container. You can go back and sit down and be very prayerful today, in this prayer. That Krishna, I want to offer my life to you. I want to become your servant. Please accept me. Is it okay? Everybody understood? Okay. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Nitai go Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Translation. The Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Shri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Anybody else?
Seeing the weeping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with the ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as his, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon, which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Balagopala in Vrindavan may never be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus feet, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Lord Damodara, just as the 2 sons of Kavura, O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you, O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodara, as the 2 sons of Kaurava, Manigriva and Nalkuvara, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desires for any kind of liberation.
O Damodara, O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisance to the brilliantly effusive rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisance to your belly, which is the obtent of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radha Rani, and I offer all obeisance to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes.
श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय। नमामीश्वरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदावियोलुकलादवमानं परामृष्टमात्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तां कराम्बोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकम्पात्रिरेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धा इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तमाख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषदपीह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याभिरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीले वृत्तं कुन्तलैस्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तधरं मे मनस्या विरस्तमालं लक्ष्यलाभे नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जालाब्धिमग्न कृपा दृष्टि वृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु गृहानेश मामज्ञ मे दक्षिदृश्य कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्तैव यद्वा त्वया मुचितौ भक्तिभाजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकाम्ये प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्तेस्तु धाम्ने स्फुरद्दीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियोलुकलादवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, कार्तिक मास की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. Nothing else. Namaste Narasimhaya. हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः शीलाटङ्कनखालये इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बाहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव कमलवरे नखा अद्भुत शृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशव नरहरिरूपा जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
whole of Saturday. But on Sunday, it's not confirmed whether he'll be in Stoke or not. So, but it is very likely that he'll be here. So, Krupamaya Prabhu, that's a devotee's name. He'll be here on Sunday, most likely. So, if you come on Sunday, you'll have a very wonderful time hearing from him this Damodar Leela, the story of Damodar. And he's an excellent singer, very accomplished singer. And there will be many other devotees as well if will be there with him if he's here. So please do come next Sunday. If he's not there, then one of us will be narrating the Damodar Leela. So next Sunday is a very special day. So please do come. And again, Govardhan Puja, it is on 21st, this next week. But we'll be celebrating on 2nd November. Not this time, but the 2nd November Sunday we'll be celebrating. So please make a note of this date. There'll be program on Sunday, not at 12 o'clock, but at 4 o'clock in the evening. 4 till about 8 o'clock in the evening. So make note of these 2 dates. Thank you so very much. Hare Krishna. Please make your wish for the prasadam upstairs. Hare Krishna.